We're now going to check out smart home automation. You're leaving 35% profit on the table if you are not checking out smart home automation. One of the companies that we utilize is Halo Pulsar, mostly due to their military-grade encryption system through their cameras and alarm and home security systems. This is the system I use and trust, and we're actually going to be installing this Alula bullet cam that is an outdoor camera. Here we've got the SD card. The SD card is going to go right into the back of this little weatherproof spot that we have right here. You can see the SD card, the little brass pieces or the connectors go towards you when you're installing this, and you'll also notice that little reset button there. That'll come in handy later. We also have the little antenna that makes it Wi-Fi compatible. Here I'm selecting a location and pointing at an outlet. I'm also pointing at the location where the camera is going to be. When I'm selecting a location, I want to make sure that it's close enough to the outlet so I can plug it in directly without having to use an extension cord, and I can hide the wire path or at least plan and map the wire path out. Here it's just 3 simple screws that screw it into the wood, and then you adjust the camera as you see fit. You have 2 choices. You can run this off of Wi-Fi, or you can run it off of Ethernet, power over Ethernet. So you can power it through the low voltage transformer, or you can power it over Ethernet. Here's the camera. Again, you can see those 2 screws or 3 screws that are on there. And I also just set in a little bit of a spacer in there because I actually wanted to rotate the camera slightly and give that wire a little bit more room, even though it already has its own cutout. Now the nice part about this is wire path is it goes right in through by the garage, and I didn't have to drill through anything. Now setting the camera up, I'm going to use this paper clip. I'm going to use that to poke in the tiny pin poke hole to reset the camera so that we can then log it onto the system. You can see that here. Once that's been reset, you can then add it to your camera collection on your app in the Halo Pulsar app. Here's what it looks like fully installed. You can barely notice it, and we have a satisfied customer. I also want to let people know that we are doing weekly podcasts called Locksmith Live, and we're going to be speaking with Brian Ireland from Halo Pulsar on this week's edition of Locksmith Live podcast. If you're interested in checking out the Locksmith Live podcast for your locksmith business or yourself, please just simply Google Locksmith Live and my name, Wayne Winton, WayneWinton, and it'll come right up, and that can be another powerful resource for you and your business. Thank you for watching.